YouTube channel Manas Classes. Today we are going to start chapter number 1 of class 6 science English medium. Okay, you are coming from 5th standard, so up to 5th you are not go through the subject name science. Okay, so first year you are facing this subject. This one is the first year for you. Okay, chapter 1 is food. Where does it come from? Okay, let me tell you, there are 16 chapter in a textbook. 8 chapter conclude in each semester, and here is the chapter number 1. And chapter number 1, there is a question is there: food, where does it come from? Okay, answer is very simple: grocery shop or market. There is no any such a thing to understand. Okay, so but now you are the student of a science, so that is the funny answer. You cannot say that the food, where does it come from? Answer is grocery shop or a market. So here is the name, subject, science. So we have to first try to understand few things about science. Okay, here is the some point to know what is science. Okay, science is concerned with understanding how nature and the physical world work. Okay, to understand the nature and the physical world. And the second point is science can prove anything. I love this point. Science can prove anything. If there is truth, so we can prove, solve any question or answer any question. Different scientists may get different solution to same problem. Okay, you may understand with the help of maths. Okay, there is a sum, there is many way to answer any of the sum, so you can understand this point. And the next point is knowledge of what science is, what it can and cannot do, and how it work is important for all people. Okay, it is important for all people. If you are being there, so it is important for us also. And the last point, a way of learning about the natural world uses observation and logical reasoning. Okay, so it is talk about science, but let me come to our chapter. Before that, let's come to an index of our textbook. Okay, so you can get that the point how many chapter and the which are. Okay, look at that. Here is the index of class 6 science chapter. And first chapter, food, where does it come from? And here is the name. You may read that in a display. Okay, so it is here. Okay, here totally 16 chapter. Okay, but in first semester we go through up to chapter 8, body movement. Okay, the all are the easiest and very important chapter to learning science. Okay, here is the chapter number 1, food, where does it come from? Okay, here is a little discussion about what did you eat yesterday and our regular food. Okay, there is a food variety also. If someone given you, okay, before that, before start the chapter, let me ask few riddles or one riddles. Okay, I want to ask Ukha. Yes, એવી કઈ ચીજ છે કે જે તમે ખરીદ્યા વગર પણ ખાઈ શકો, એટલે કે ફ્રીમાં તમે એ વસ્તુ ખાઈ શકો, એનું તમારે કોઈ પેમેન્ટ દેવું પડે નહીં. ઓકે, આ રીડલનો આન્સર હું તમને એટ એન્ડ સેશનમાં આપીશ. ઓકે, ધેટ્સ ફાઇનલ. ઓકે, જ્યારે વિડીયો પૂરો કરશે ત્યારે એનો આન્સર હું તમને આપીશ. Okay, food variety, there is a thing, we are not going to eat food one dish in a whole year or a whole month or a whole day. Okay, we are not going to eat single dish in our life. There is a variety in a food. Okay, So that is the because why there is a variety in a food, because we need many nutrition and the proteins, so we are not able to get from one food. That thing we are not able to get. Okay, so we have to eat different kind of food. You look at the table given to you, table 1.1. What do we eat? Okay, so here you have to write in a table your friend name and what they eaten in a day, that have to listed. Okay, maybe you observe after writing this table, there is a all different dishes, because of that is the variety of dishes. Okay, and now come to next point. Here is the ingredients. Okay, I highlight some points, so I would like to give homework. If there is a highlight point, you may see, catch a screenshot and write the point in your note. Okay, which is very important. Okay, think about rice and cooked at home. We take raw rice and boil in water. Just two material is there. Okay, if you want to add salt in there, you may add, but they are known as rice, boil, water. Rice and boiled water is also, you may say that they are ingredients. Okay, so that is the thing, ingredient. And here is the next activity to understand deeply what is ingredient. Look at the table, food item and their ingredient. Okay, to make a roti, what do you want? Yes, obviously you want atta and water. Okay, many time our mom or women's add salt in roti. Okay, so sometime it may be it or not. Okay, so it will be happen. And the next one is a dal. There is a need pulses, salt, oil, ghee and spices. Okay, we also discuss this table in our ppt file also. Okay, so don't be go this. Okay, what do we find? We do find some ingredient common for different food. Okay, let me ask one simple question. You tell me that which ingredient 90% be there in any food dish? Yes, salt. Yes, it's the correct answer. Salt is the ingredient which be added in any of the dish. Not all the dish, when you go through the sweetest dish, so there is a no salt, there is a sugar most. Okay, but surely 90% is there. Okay, now food material and sources. Okay, food material is we are going to discuss food material and the sources. Fruit and the vegetable, go through the underline point or a highlight point. Fruit and the vegetable, for instance, where do they came from? Yes, obviously plant. Okay, whatever the fruit we get, it's come from plant. There are mainly two sources of any food. First is animal, second is plants. Okay, look at that picture. Look at that. Here is the picture. A and B, right side of corner, plant sources and animal sources. Okay, they are the mainly two source. Okay, next underline, there are food item like milk, egg, meat, which are come from animal, obviously. Okay, now come to a third activity, the same thing. Okay, sources of. Okay, we are going to now find what is the source of that ingredient. Okay, look at that picture, A and B. In first there is a paddy field and the second B, that is wheat grain transported. Okay, but in a B picture we are not going to see mostly. Okay, now transport by a truck, not always bull cart. Okay, now come to table. Okay, so just come to a first point only. Idli, they need ingredient like rice, urad dal, salt, water. Okay, rice we get from plant, urad dal also we got from plant, salt we got from sea or sea water. and the water. It's a natural source, rain or earth. Okay, we are going to discuss this chapter in a PPT also. Okay, so don't just pass away. Okay, here is the now important thing. Plant are the source of food ingredient like grain, cereals, vegetable and fruits. Okay, they are discussing we are now going to discuss about plant and animal, what they are providers. Okay, and the second point, animal providers with milk, meat product, egg, cows, goats, buffalo are the some common animal which gives us milk, and milk product like butter, cream, cheese, curd are like the all over the world. Can you name some? Here is the one question for us. Can you name some other animal which give us milk? Yes, obviously we can give. First, there is a camel also which gives us milk. Many animal are there. Okay, if they asking one question also be there in a exam. Name the some animal which gives or which provide us milk. Okay, so we have to write the some animal name at least 3 to 4. Okay, right side, look at the point figure 1.4, different edible part of plants. Okay, so observe the figure. There is a root system or a shoot system. In a shoot system there is a flower, fruit, stem, leaf, node, internode and bud. And there is a mainly two type of root, primary root and secondary root. Secondary root are come from primary roots. Okay, look at that root system. Okay, plant part and animal product is a food. Okay, now we are going to discuss just few thing related to plant and some few thing related to animal product. Okay, we eat mainly leaf vegetable. We eat fruit of some plant, sometime root, sometimes stem and even flowers. Okay, you may eat that, and I will give you many example related to this part and the fruits also. Some plant have two or more edible plant. Okay, when you observe any of the plant, there is not only one edible plant part is there, there are many part we can eat. Okay, seed of mustard, here is the given example. Seed of mustard plant give us oil and leaf are used as vegetables. Okay, there is a next table is table 1.4, plant part is a food. Okay, we also discuss this table, okay, in a PPT. Okay, don't go anywhere. Okay, next thing is in activity 5, the sprouted seed and how to make sweet juice or nectar. Okay, take some dry, here is the process to get sprouted seed. Take some dry seed or a moong or a chana. Put the small quantity of seed in a container filled with water and leave this aside for a day, up to at least 1 day. Okay, next day drain the water completely and leave the seed in the vessel. Wrap them with piece of wet cloth and set aside. Okay, if there is a no change, so also go with a 1 more day, you may got result. Okay, how it look like a sprouted seed? Look at this, it is look like this. Okay, before sprout or second one is after sprout. Okay, it is not only sprouted with only moong, you may go with chana also. Okay, chana also will going to sprout. Okay, here is the given picture also. Look at this, here is the picture for chana grain. This is also sprouted seed. Okay, and now where the honeybees gives us nectar. Okay, this is the very important honey. Yes, bees collect nectar, that is sweet juice, from flower convert into honey and store it into their hive. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, we are not this kind of question may be asked where honeybees collect where place to honeybees collect the nectar, what do animal eat. Okay, here is the some here is the written. Then do you have any do you have cattle or a pet that you take care of? Yes. Okay, if you have a pet, so you know what kind of food they eat. If you have a dog, yes, answer is very easy. Dog loves biscuits. And the second one, cat love, yes, try. Cat love red and milk. Okay, and the next is buffalo or a goat. Yes, they like grass. Okay, mainly grass they like most. And the chapati also they like. I don't. Okay, here is the given the squirrel eating nuts. Okay, when you observe there is a Hollywood movie series Nuts. Okay, which is also a very good movie series. Okay, you have to watch that. A squirrel loves nuts most. They are giving whole life for nuts. Okay, look at that table number 1.5, animal and their food. Here is the some example given to you. Buffalo, what buffalo going to eat, what buffalo like to eat. Grass, oil cake, hay, grains. And the second given to us cat, small animal, birds and milk. Okay, the cat like small animal, bird and milk. Okay, here is the sum also given to you. Okay, we are going to answer this table in also PPT. And then now we are coming to the last point of this chapter, which is very important. Okay, 100% there is a question from this few lines. Okay, I mark this line. Okay, go through this line very carefully. Okay, place animal which eat only plants or a plant product in a group 1. These are called herbivore. Animal which eat only plant product or a plant, they are known as herbivores. And the second one, they are the some animal which eat animals. Place this into a second group. These animals are called carnivores. Okay, animal which eat only other animal, they are known as carnivore. Okay, and the next one is animal which eat both plants and animal. Place them in a group 3. They are called omnivores. Okay, and the last one, omnivores, our animal which eat plant as well as animal, they are known as omnivores. Okay, look at that table 1.6 given to you: herbivores, carnivores, omnivores. Okay, so here one example given to you: cow in a herbivores, lion in a carnivores, omnivores, there is a dog. Okay, so here we conclude the chapter. And yes, I want to give one little homework. Look at this point, summary. Okay, you may catch right now one screenshot, and there is a homework for you. You have to write whole summary. Okay, because summary is very important to understand what there is in a chapter. Okay, so it is very with help of summary they are asking MCQ, filling the blanks, true false, make the following, many things they can ask from this summary. Okay, this is the summarization of all chapter. Okay, now come to a PPT. Okay, after know what is science, we are go through the next point. What is food variety? Food variety refer the consumption of mixture of food from the entire range of food group, that is vegetable, fruit, cereals, meat, fish and dairy products. The word variety indicate that range of food from each food group should be consumed. Okay, now the next point is that is important of food. In a long questions they can ask a simple question, write the importance of food. Okay, so we need food because food gives us energy. Food we eat gives our body essential nutrients to help us growth and heal when we are injured or we are ill. Thus, food keep our healthy and provide us essential nutrition to fight against disease. Next slide is related to our table. Okay, ingredient. Ingredient are the thing that are used to make something, especially all the different food you can use when you are cooking a particular dish. Okay, when you are going to do or make any of the dish, you need some ingredient. Okay, here's the table which from textbook. Also look at that the same one. Okay, we already discussed in a textbook part. Okay, just go through the table. Okay, next slide. Okay, there are mainly two sources of any food. Okay, we already discussed this thing. There are mainly two sources of any food. Okay, first is plant, second is animal. Okay, look at this point, plant. Okay, we are go through this one. Okay, leaves and the stem. Okay, in a plant there is a leaves and stem. There is a celery, lettuce, silver beet, and the root, potatoes, carrot, beetroot, classic, radish, orchid, and the seed. There is a wheat, rice, and many of them ground. Okay, just go through this. If they're asking a question like give the food name of a different part of plant, so you have to write this thing. And the next one is animal. They are food item like milk, egg, and meat which come from animal. Okay, this one is also simple. Next slide. Okay, here is the table. Ingredient used to prepare a food item and their sources. This is the table. Okay, just look at this table. Idli, there is a need in a ingredient rice, urad dal, salt, water. This we discussed in a previously in a textbook. Okay, now come to chicken curry. Chicken curry, there to make a chicken curry we need ingredient like chicken, spices, oil, ghee, water. Okay, chicken we get from animal, spices come from plant, oil or a ghee come from plant or a animal. Okay, here written plant slash animal, it means we got oil from plant as well as animals. Okay, next is water. Yes, natural source, earth or a rain. You may like any of them out of three. Okay, there is a kheer, milk, rice, sugar. Okay, to milk we get from animal, rice come from plant, sugar come from also plant, roti chapati that you know very well, and the fruit, banana. Yes, banana we got from plant. And the last but not least, maggi, wheat, salt, and spices. Wheat, there is a plant, salt we got from sea, spices we get from plant. Okay, next is animal provide us with milk, meat, product, and eggs. Yes, animal provide us milk, meat, product, and eggs. Milk product. Okay, and the cow, goat, and the buffalo are the some common animal which gives us milk. This is also part of textbook. Okay, milk and the milk product like butter, cream, cheese, curd are the all over the world. Okay, can you name some any other animal? Yes, I give you name of that animal. Yes, camel. And then now look at the picture again, part of our syllabus. Okay, plant part and animal product as a food. Okay, we already discussed this part in a textbook also. Okay, just go through the point only. Some plant have 2 or more edible part. Seeds of mustard plant give us oil, and the leaves are used as a vegetable. Okay, next slide you may got many example. Okay, just go through this. Okay, plants part as a food. Okay, here is the example, you may go through this. Brinjal curry, we need brinjal, chili as a spice, oil from groundnut, mustard, soya bean, any other plant. Okay, in a brinjal there is name of plant part fruit. Chili plant part name is fruit. Okay, and the oil and the other ingredients, okay, which is plant part name seed. And second example, idli, rice and urad dal. Rice, that is seed. Urad dal, that is also seed. In a chicken curry, what ingredient we need? Chili and oil. Okay, we not conclude this one in a here is chicken in a ingredient, because we have to go through the plant part. Okay, so chicken is not plant part, so we cannot conclude that in this one. Okay, chili, there is a fruit. Oil, that is seed. In a kheer, there is a rice and a sugar. Okay, kheer is a very good dish. Okay, sweet dish. Okay, rice, that is seed. Sugar, that is steam. Okay, just go through this. Sugar is a steam. Okay, and the roti and chapati, there is atta. Yes, you know that is plant part, that is seed. And the last one, Maggi, Manny's favorite item. Wheat, and second ingredient, chili as a spice. Wheat, which part of plant? Yes, seed. And chili, obviously fruit, we discussed. Okay, here is the thing, sprouted seed and nectar. Okay, we already discussed in a textbook what is sprouted seed and what is nectar. So just go through. If you want to read this point, you may pause video and read it. Okay, we already discussed in the textbook part. Okay, so let me next slide. Okay, what do animal eat? There is a table in our textbook. Okay, so just here is the table. Okay, name of the animal, food the animal eats. Okay, so buffalo eat grass, oil cake, hay, grain. Cat, what they eat? Small animal, bird, milk. Okay, he is given to all of the. I also give one more homework. You have to go through this write whole table, because it is very important. Okay, there is the rat. Rat eats grains and fruit. Lion eats animals. Tiger, yes, obviously animal. Spider, yes, he is the spider, eats insects, small insects. House lizard, also small insects. Cow, yes, grass, oil cake, grains and hay. Human being, okay, human being, there is a many varieties there. Okay, not only some food. Okay, grains, fruits, vegetable, and here there is written animal. Okay, so it means that human being is vegetarian, also a non-vegetarian. Okay, then the butterfly, nectar or a flower, that we know very well. Butterfly, what is food for butterfly? And the crow, grains and small bird. And the last one we written there is housefly, fruits, grains and vegetables. Okay, now last point of the chapter, which is very important point. Okay, which is very important point. I already told you. Okay, there are three category of animals. Okay, there is the first one, herbivores. Herbivores are the animal which eat only plants or a plant product. Okay, example is there, cow and goat. Carnivore. Carnivores are the animal which eat flesh of the other animal. And the example are tiger and lion. And the next one is omnivores. Omnivore are the ones which eat both flesh and plants. And there is an example, yes, human being is there, and the next is frog. Okay, here is the answer of the table 1.6. There is a table, I already told you we go to discuss this table in a PPT slide. So here is the answer of this table. If you want to catch a screenshot, catch and write down in your notes. Okay, so here is the bonus for you, one picture to understand very easily what is herbivore, what is carnivores, what is omnivores. Okay, here is the picture. Okay, and here we conclude the whole chapter. Thank you. Okay, I also asked in a previous, આપણે કઈ કઈ વસ્તુ વગર પેમેન્ટ કરે ખાઈ શકીએ. ઓકે, એનો આન્સર છે બગાસું, ઉધરસ, છીંક અને વધારે તોફાન કરીએ તો મમ્મી પપ્પાનો માર અને ટીચર્સનો માર પણ ફ્રીમાં ખાઈ શકી, એનું કોઈ પેમેન્ટ આપવું પડે નહીં. ઓકે, આ સિવાયનું તમને જો ફ્રીમાં કાંઈ ખાઈ શકે એવું મળતું હોય તો કમેન્ટ બોક્સમાં લખજો. ઓકે, so here we conclude the lecture, chapter 1. Thank you very much, my brothers and sister. Have a good day.